It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, he's back. Get hyped, get excited, because we've got all the good stuff coming your way. It's another year, another go-around of some of the best games which are pushing boundaries. Now, here's a review of some of the best from 2022, and of course, the man himself, Grant Hines, has his finger on the pulse. Grant, how are you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I like the nudes. I like the earthy tones. You and I could go out and hang, man. We look like vibes, right?
Look, we could go out and hang and not be matching clothes. Yeah. Like, you know that, right? Like,
I'm a matcher. I like that, though. But listen,
all my friends have to have the same wardrobe.
Listen, match me up with some of the best games of this year because, we've had a couple bangers come through, right?
Yo, we've had an amazing year when it's come to video games. I think that a lot of people that are watching this will either disagree or agree with me, so please get on social media and spam our accounts on Facebook. I'm gonna read a bunch of it. I wanna see what you guys think. And also, if you're looking for Christmas presents for your gamers in your life, your kids, or maybe your spouse or whatever, this is a great start if you don't know.
So what do you got for us,
The first game I'd like to bring up is God of War. We're going to be chatting a little bit about God of War Ragnarok this year. And it's probably the best game that has launched, if you'd like. It's a PlayStation 5 exclusive, so you can't get it on other platforms, but it is the story of Kratos. It's the sequel to the remaster, the remake that they've made, where he has taken his son Atreus, this is his son, to a more Nordic setting, away from Greece. So he has killed all the gods in Greece and moved over to this Nordic setting, and is raising his son there. And he's trying to keep it low key, and all of a sudden, the Nordic gods are catching wind of him. And you saw Thor in that trailer right now. So Thor is there. He's this big, bulking guy that is actually more like the stories of Thor than we see in the movies. Thor was not ripped in the traditional sense like you see.
And he's not this comedic character. He's actually like an intense, powerful man. Right?
Yo, he's this very imposing figure. The second game I actually want to bring up is a game called Stray. Now, Stray was a game that came out a little bit earlier this year, and it's all about playing a cat. You are a cat, which is great. It's by an incredible studio called Annapurna. They do a lot of independent games, and the whole idea is that you've got to survive in what is it's nearly like this post-apocalyptic world as a cat being chased by drones and make your way through it. So it's very unique.
This is wild. I think everybody's had this thought once in their life about, what does my cat do when I'm not with it? Maybe this is what's going down.
You know, I was like, I'm disappointed because I think Zoe would really like this game.
I think she would.
I really want to be a cat. There's even like a button that you can press where you can like rub up against like another person.
No ways, I get like tickles.
Yeah, you're like, this is my person. So
that's pretty cool.
Very cool game, and it's a great game for the whole family.
I love it because it's different. I love it because it's unique, and the fact that there's a whole world of like cattery going on in there. That's awesome, man. Listen, what else you got on the list for us?
So, Overwatch 2. I would like to bring up. So Overwatch 2 came out this year. A lot of people are going to disagree with me, but Overwatch was my game since 2016.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is not over. Let me chat about Overwatch 2. Let's bring that up. Let's talk about Elden Ring.
Okay.
So Elden Ring was the game that was on screen. We'll get back to Overwatch 2. So Elden Ring was the game of the year at the Video Game Awards at the moment. So it's by the same people that did Dark Souls and Demon Souls, which are games that are notoriously difficult. They are so challenging. And they've kind of made the games without any tutorials and in a way that, you know, when you played old video games where you just had to sit and work it out yourself.
Figure it out, yeah.
So like it's a bit like, wow, I don't understand how this game's a bit broken. You've got to get onto forums and find out what other people have like worked out. You know, gone are the days of going back to school and going like, you know, I'm stuck with this thing. What did you do to beat it? Because now we just go on like a walkthrough online. It's like kids have it so easy.
Watch the whole thing. I literally remember that. Like, you'd have to wait like till Monday to be like, oh, I spent the whole weekend.
Do you remember Cybernate on SABC2?
Yeah, man.
Yes, and that's all the Tomb Raider secrets then. And I had my pen and paper, and I'd write it down.
Yeah, back here, bro.
So anyway, so that game kind of harkens to that era of gaming, and it did win Game of the Year. It is an exceptional game. If you don't like extremely difficult games, you're probably gonna be like, snap the disc in half. I'm that kind of person. I'm too old now for that. Like, I put in my legwork legwork in my school holidays, and now I'm just going like, hey, I've got like X amount of time to play games. Give me a Call of Duty.
But look, for
Call
the
of Duty
holidays,
lobby.
this is perfect. I mean, there's a lot of time. People have a lot of time in their hands
Yeah.
now. Kids want to get
And
stuck
it's
in.
real challenge. Which
So I think that is awesome. Look, man, we've got a couple more to go on the list. Obviously, you mentioned Overwatch. Which
Overwatch
is,
2,
something
it's
we're
my
talking
game.
about. Yeah.
Like it's free to play now, so you don't have to buy it. It's on
nice.
cross-platform, and it's all about like a competitive team-based tactical fighting, first-person shooting with different roles. So you either support, healer, damage, and it's really cool because you have to work together as a team, and it promotes team communication and teamwork. And I've loved it. I've loved the first one, and I'm so glad the second one is out. It's got some kinks, but because it's free to play, I highly recommend people get into that. And then lastly, let's chat about Call of Duty. And it's kind of like on the list as a added extra. I don't think it was the best game of the year, but I'm so surprised at how many South Africans are playing it.
Yeah,
like
the
it's like
servers are full,
they
man.
are full. Like
Everybody's
my
like,
search time
yes!
is like 20, 30 seconds.
It's amazing.
The full game that you play with the death match and capture the flag and all that stuff is like over 1,000 rand, so it is a bit pricey. But there is a free-to-play version which everyone is playing called Warzone and Warzone 2.0, and I know there are a lot of South Africans there. And if you are playing Warzone and you are in our community on Expresso, please let us know on our socials. I'd love to see you. Maybe you guys can hook up and team up and find squads together, because squads of 3, squads of 4.
Squads of 4.
Yeah,
Could be, yeah,
it
man.
depends if you want to do trios or duos or quads. But yeah.
Look, Grant, this is an exceptional list. Let us know, Mzansi, if you agree with Grant when it comes to his top 5 in terms of the best games of 2022. There's definitely a few of these that I agree with, and of course, some that you can maybe put in your shopping list for Christmas time. These are perfect gifts to give to the kids, and of course, it's time to carry on with the magic. Grant's got some more that he's going to be coming through with in a bit, and don't go anywhere because G-Man's got the latest for us.